we are bringing the world home to you. We get to travel all around the world, and one of my favorite people I have ever traveled with is this gorgeous woman, Ubah Hassan. Welcome!
She just said that. After 10 days.
After 10 days, I could not get enough of her. I think we had dinner right when we got back to New York.
Yes, we did.
Ubah and I, well, we're on a girls week. The girls week, of course, is being in Africa and going on safari with Sangeeta.
I mean, that's the girl trip every girl should take.
Especially these two.
Oh my god, it was so romantic. Like Christine swear she would never go to Fiji with me. We're going.
Oh, we're not. We are not going to Fiji together. It is
Maldives.
Oh my god.
We did 10 days. I'm coming with you, please.
It was the best girls trip I think I've ever taken.
I really enjoyed it.
And because we were there at Sangeeta together, and we also were in Botswana with the Belmond, we had some pretty incredible meals together.
Oh my god, that chef was incredible.
What was it that you had the chef in Botswana make?
I asked for ugali, which is like corn flour that is like mixed together and you can eat with your hand. And then I also want beans, the red beans. But it's just not the normal red beans, it's like a sauce with like green pepper and vegetables in it. That's what we had.
Well, it looked amazing.
It did.
Absolutely, and it tasted
and
amazing
the hot sauce
too.
They had, the food was really good.
So, Ubah, how did you end up here in New York, and how did you end up modeling?
Oh my god. Snowball, most of the thing, but I was discovered at the park. My sister and I were having lunch at the park, and this photographer came and I was like, hey, like, you ever thought of modeling? And blah, blah, blah. My sister's like, yes, she should model. Like, I was like sitting behind my pregnant sister. And
how old were you?
I think I was like 15 or 16. I was very like young.
Was that in Africa or was that somewhere else? In Vancouver,
Africa. People worry about food in Africa, not to model. Kidding. No, it was in Vancouver, and yeah. So he took some few pictures, and he ended up being our neighbor. So that was like kind of like star alignment. It was like also my sister could trust him. He has kid and wife, and he took the picture to this agent in Vancouver, and they really liked me, and they put me to school, modeling school. I think it was like $3,000 for like 3 weeks or something. Obviously, I couldn't afford it, so they did it. They sponsor me, and we learned how to like sit on the table, how to exit when you finish your casting, and never give your back to somebody, like all these things. It was perfect for me because I kind of need to learn these little etiquettes when it comes to like interview and talk to people, and yeah, like table manners and all that. I did have table manner, but it was nice to know the North American type. And I made some few friends, and then I started modeling from Vancouver. So yeah, and then after Vancouver, I moved to Toronto, and I worked there for a little bit, but I just got like in the wrong crowd. And then I went back to Vancouver. I opened a restaurant.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. You opened a restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is all making so much more sense. It all comes back to food.
Yeah, I had a little cafe, and we call it Mawenzi because I grew up in Kenya, Tanzania. Mawenzi is what you climb Kilimanjaro, you know. There's Uhuru and Mawenzi.
Yes.
Yeah. So I call Mawenzi.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that is so cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever told you that.
No, you've never told me this. Yeah. Like in our 10 days non-stop together when we were in Africa.
We were learning about the animal and taking helicopter in the middle of the bush. Like I was just like memorized. I was like, I can't believe there's people do vacation this way. Like which rock was I in? The way you travel, yeah, it's, I don't know how I'm gonna travel the way I travel like that I used to. Going back to the cafe, I opened a cafe, and then I was the chef. I was the house person who cleaned and cut and chopped, and so whenever I close the restaurant in the evening, I will clean and chop everything for the next day and go buy grocery and refill everything I had. And I was obsessed of having everything organic, and I didn't have a menu, so when you come in, it's just whatever I have in the fridge, that's what I made for you. I would ask you, do you feel like fish, chicken, what do you want? And then I go and make you. And yeah, and I would sometimes I'll just be like, you pay whatever you want to pay.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I couldn't sustain that because I was using more expensive ingredient than what I was selling and my rent and everything. But I cover cost. I just didn't make money, but it was my passion. I love to feed people. I just love being around food and watch people eat, and so I really enjoyed that. And all my friends came over in the evening, and we would just eat all the cheesecake. I didn't make them. My favorite place in Vancouver that they sell cheesecake, they would provide cheesecake for me, basically for me and my friends. And then and finally I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try modeling one more time. And then I decided to come to New York, and it was like very culture shocking. Everyone ate late. In Vancouver, don't eat late, and it's been 8 years now here, and I made a little family, and I sometimes cook at home and invite few friends, and meet people like you that are part of my family now. Like I literally, when I don't talk to you sometimes, because you travel so much, and whenever you're in town, I'm not in town, we're always missing each other. I don't know, I just think that I have people like you in my life. It makes me really very happy, and I can't imagine that 10 days trip. I was just like, oh my God forgot to give me out as a sister. Come with us.
And you know what? The hot sauce is actually what's brought us together today. Because Ubah is renowned here in New York for throwing the most generous, amazing dinner parties, where she will literally cook for days for 40 or 50 people because everyone is dying to eat your cooking.
We love to cook. You two, you always have these fancy dinners. Your dinners are fancier than mine. I just have more food.
Well, your food is incredible, and at some of those dinner parties, there was a really long line for your hot sauce.
It's my famous hot sauce, and I think soon I'm gonna have it in Whole Foods. It's my recipe from my family, and when I came to New York, I had to eat quinoa and kale and steamed broccoli, something that I never really had in my diet at home. So I had to have something that can flavor. That's why I started making that hot sauce, and all my girls start ordering it because they're all eating rabbit's food, and it's just like the steamed vegetables or rice or something like plain. You would just take it to a different notch, and you can put literally in anything except cereal. I tried.
I've seen these titans of the universe all line up at the buffet several times, and I've literally had to fight them for your hot sauce.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it just makes everything taste better. I think that's what it is. And it has there's a secret ingredient in there that I don't know if it's addictive. I'm like, I need to check into this. It's just the bunch of spices that I put, but one of them is really very distinguished, and it has salt in it, and it's just, even my food, that's one of the secret ingredients that I usually put. I can't really say that's secret ingredient, unless you sign there.
Well, we're not going to be able to sign that today, but can you tell us a little bit about what's in the hot sauce besides the secret ingredient?
So the most large component in the hot sauce is yellow pepper, red pepper. So they give this really nice aroma. So I usually like to mix these two, and then tomatoes. And usually I do it with habanero, but we didn't have habanero because now it's really hard to find habanero. So you could use jalapeno if you want to, but I prefer use habanero because it's Ubah Hot. Habanero is mild.
Habaneros are not mild, but for Ubah's hot sauce, habaneros are very mild.
So and then onion, and then you just saute the onion and the tomatoes and these ingredients and spices, and then you saute the habanero, and you just blend everything, and voila, you have hot sauce.
How long does it take you to make your famous hot sauce?
I think 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes. Yeah, it's really quick. It's very quick, and the good thing of this hot sauce, if you make it mild enough, it could just be on your fridge, and you can add in anything, in your pasta sauce, in lasagna, and everything. It's almost like a mix of spicy tomato sauce with red pepper, yellow pepper, tomatoes, onions. So it's like this hearty. Then the hotter you make, I guess just a spoon. I'm telling you, this hot sauce you can put in anything.
I've had your hot sauce without anything at all, and it's amazing.
And you can also marinate the meat with So then you can barbecue it with, and
I hope you don't mind, but today I would love to make some avocado toast.
oh my god, your
Because-
favorite specialty. This is what we always share when we go to restaurants.
Ubah, because you're family, I'm putting you to work.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
I was wondering if you don't mind spreading some of this avocado that we mixed up earlier today.
Okay, oh my god, it smells so good.
It's fresh avocado.
Is lemon is in here already?
Yes, it's just it's a full lime because we have 4 avocados in here.
Okay.
It is some very, very finely chopped onion. We have some fresh cilantro, which we can add in,
Okay.
but we like our avocado toast hearty.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, and my mouth is watering. Why don't they have this in every restaurant?
I don't know why
It's
not.
so easy.
It's so easy and fresh
And
because
everyone can have this.
I
you
love
know?
it.
This is so good. There's onion in here too, yeah?
Yes, just a
I
little
can
bit of
smell
onion.
it. White or red?
I'm sorry?
White onion or
Oh,
red?
just a white onion.
Okay.
We're gonna add a little bit of more protein, if
Okay.
you don't mind. I poached some eggs earlier.
Oh my god, those looks incredible.
Well, it's really not that hard to poach eggs. Though it's
No,
actually
if you have this machine
quite
thing.
easy to mess up poached eggs. So this is the egg poacher. You can do this just in water, but I like to use the poacher because it actually makes everything look really pretty.
Where did you get this?
Williams Sonoma.
Wow, that store really know how to make someone a housewife.
Well, I know exactly what to get you
Amazing.
for your new
Incredible.
apartment. So this is how we get these out. We just loosen them up with a little spatula because we put some olive oil into these cups.
Oh my god, that's amazing. They look so pretty.
Yeah, and you know, it's about kind of looking pretty sometimes.
Oh my, yeah, what? Tell me one thing did you do that is not pretty?
I like pretty things. Would you mind doing the honors
Oh my
for
God.
a couple more?
I will try. Let's see. Oh my god, this is amazing.
You're such a natural. It's amazing.
Wow,
That looks so good.
that is so yummy. So what do you put? You put all. You put. You said.
I put a little
Olive
olive
oil,
oil in a cup, and then I take a baster that's heat resistant, and I spread the olive oil in. We have water already that's simmering in the poacher.
I want everything Galavante in my life. You know, I can't
That
travel
can be
anyway,
arranged.
any other way now. It's pathetic.
So while you're doing that, Ubah,
Yeah.
because we're a team,
Uh-huh.
and I like to multitask, I'm gonna put a couple of sprigs of cilantro on top.
My mouth is watering.
Well,
Are we like ready to get?
I think we're ready to get in there. And with your hot sauce, this is just not
This will be
only delicious, but also really healthy.
Okay, I'm gonna get my perfect one. I think this is really good. Which one are you getting?
I think I'm just going to get the one closest to me because it's all about trying this.
Oh my god. Okay, let's
Okay.
do it.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so good.
It's so good, but maybe not first date food.
Oh my god. You know, I think this is perfect for first date. They
'Cause
have to know.
They should
how
know
much
what
you
they're
love
getting
food.
into.
Yeah, this is so good. First of all, he or she would even forget that they're on a first date. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Ubah. It is so incredible to be able to share with the world how amazing your hot sauce is, because that is going to be, I think, one of the hottest things that they're going to be selling at Whole Foods and all over the world here.
You're so sweet. You're so kind.
Well, it takes a kind person to know a kind person. And thank you all for joining us here at Galavante at Home, where we bring the world to you. Eat with us, drink with us, travel with us.
Definitely travel with them. I have.